Now let us compile the project on GitHub repository. So here is the project on GitHub. This project is Game of Life. I want to pull the code from this repository and compile it. So we need to compile the project, means first we need to clone the project. Get this remote repository to the local repository through a clone command. So to do a clone, first git should be there. We don't have git here, so let us install git. Whenever it prompts for confirmation, give y, which means yes. So git is installed so that we can clone the project and then compile the project using Maven. So let's clone into some location. Let's say I'm going to clone into temp location. So here I want to clone. Also I would like to create another directory here because we should be making sure that we clone into an empty repository. So create some directory called remote project. Now go to this project and compile here. So first let's clone the project first. So how do we clone? We have already learned git. These commands were executed in our early modules. So let's clone this. Git clone the repository URL. This is the project Game of Life. I have forked it into my account. It's a public repository available on GitHub. So go to clone or download link. Copy this link and do git clone. Now you can see it's cloning into a directory called Game of Life. You can see a directory called Game of Life. Go to that directory and here you can see all the code base cloned. Also if you can see the hidden files, you can see .git means local git repository was created. It has cloned. So fine, I have got all the source code here. Now I would like to compile this source code, means I would like to convert this source code into executable code. Means if you look into any code here, like let's say go to Game of Life web, this is the directory. Here is the source code available. See here is okay, let us go to some directory to see all the code, the src, and here again let's say main. So all the Java main code is present here. See, Maven follows again a particular directory structure. Whenever you are creating Maven project as a developer, if you are using Maven to create your directory or project, it will follow the default directory structure. So this is the default directory structure it has got. Like all the main code would be present in main directory, all the test case in the test directory, and so on. So let's go to the web app again. Go to web information and let's go to JSP. Let's go to game. Here are all the JSP files. I just want to show you some source code. Under this main, let's go to resources, or let me first go to Java com directory and then another directory, again Game of Life, web tests, controllers. Yeah, can you see here? Java files were present. This is nothing but the source code, Java files with the extension .java. This is nothing but the source code. So compile task will convert the source code into executable code. Meaning I am having two Java files, means the files with extension .java with the source code. When I compile the project, this will be converted into executable code. Means I'll be having two files with the same name but with a .class extension. So let's see how to compile now. So again let's go to the project. Like under temp directory we are having remote directory. Under this I have Game of Life. So this is the project. So go to the location where you have POM file. So from this location run the command called mvl compile. We should issue this command from the location of POM file. So Maven will search the POM file, will download all the dependencies, will download all the plugins, and it will convert this source code Java files into executable code. That's what compilation meaning. So let's run this command now. See, you can see lot of verbose. Let it complete. We'll talk about the verbose in detail. Okay, done. It has completed. Just let's go from the beginning of this log. Here you can see it was downloading all the dependencies from the repo.maven.apache from the central repository. So it was downloading all the dependencies from the central repository, if you can observe, and it was downloading all the jars, like all the libraries, all the dependencies required for this project, as well as if we can scroll down, we can see here, see, still downloading all the dependencies, lot many dependencies and jars which are required for the project. And also you can see all the plugin details which it has downloaded. See, lot of verbose, lot many repositories it has downloaded, like lot many jars, libraries it has downloaded. And so this information, from where it should download, what it should download, everything present in the POM file. Lot of verbose. And then you can also see here the plugin details which were downloaded. Yes, can you see here? Maven Enforcer plugin, all the plugins which were downloaded. See, Jacoco Maven plugin, and then Maven compiler plugin. So even all the plugin information, all the plugins were downloaded, and then finally it has compiled the source code. And you will also see the compilation information somewhere in this verbose. And yeah, compiling two source files, where it has compiled to this location. Again, this location was documented in the POM file. So it has compiled two source files into this location. So let's go to this location to see the compiled code. Go to again com, another directory here, and then game of life, and then again web test, and then controllers. Yeah, can you see here? Two class files, like you have two Java files earlier. Now they were compiled and converted into executable code. Earlier I have shown you two Java files. Yeah, can you see this? So two Java files means source code, two Java files were converted into executable code. So this is what compilation does. So this is how Maven works. Similarly, if you want to package the code from a GitHub. So go to the location of our project. So remote directory, and then game of life. Here is the project. So go to the location where you have POM file. Now I want to package this project. What is meant by packaging? Converting your executable code into a single ready to be deployable file. And this deployable file could be in a var format or jar format or ER format. So it will convert this code into a deployable file. So to do that, you have to run the command called mvn package. To do this, like every task will be executed by the plugins. So to execute this task, it will use a plugin called Surefire plugin, Maven Surefire plugin. And that plugin information is again present in the POM. So let us run this command so that the project would be converted into a ready to be deployable file. See, it was again working on the dependencies, everything, and our project should be packaged. If you observe, all the test jobs were also getting executed, because whenever you are calling any particular phase in Maven, all the phases before that until that particular phase will be executed. Hence, all the test cases, everything got executed, and finally it has packaged. You can see here building the var file to this location. all this location, to which location it should package, everything will be there in the POM. So here you can see gameoflife.var. A ready to be deployable file will be ready through this package job. This is how Maven works to compile your project, to package your project, to execute your build tasks in your project. So the same thing can be automated through Jenkins, which we are going to see in the coming up sessions.